Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Victor Melcher, and in this video, I'm going to give you a little desk tour and show you my current setup. Now for some quick context, I'm a full-time video creator. I make videos here on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and I also work with a variety of brands to teach and inspire people on their products as well. So majority of my time is spent at this desk here just planning and editing. And this video isn't sponsored by anyone, but if you do find any of the products useful, you can click my affiliate links in the description, and that's just a great way to support the channel. All right, so I took everything off. That way you can see each individual piece of the setup, but starting with the desk, this is a Tresanti Gellar 47-inch standing desk, and my fiance got this from Costco. It costs around $250, and she got it for us to share for her school and also for my video work. So I pretty much just use this thing all the time. And if you're not a Costco member, that is okay. I'll link a similar desk that is available on Amazon, and you can find that in the description as well. I definitely think it's important to get a standing desk because I was getting really bad hip pains just because I was sitting at the same chair for hours. So what I'll do is switch off between sitting and standing, and the standing desk just makes it super simple to do that. And a couple things I like is that it has two USB ports on the side. The new version that is selling on Costco right now has a USB-C and a USB, I believe. And it's pretty much just like a touchscreen where you can raise or lower the height of the desk with the arrows. And it can be easy to accidentally bump and press one of the buttons that will lower or raise the height. So usually what I do is once I'm at a height that I like, I will just press this little locking button right now, and this will disable the buttons on top so that way you can't accidentally bump it. Another thing I really love about this standing desk that not every standing desk has is that it does have a nice storage section, which is really helpful, so that way you can hide your pens, pencils, and wires, just miscellaneous desk items that you don't want to see in plain sight. That way you can keep the surface nice and clean. All right, next up, I got this faux leather desk mat off of Amazon. It's from a brand called Nodal. And if you do have a glass desk, I think having this little desk mat is super important. That way you can avoid scratching or damaging your glass. And the mat only costs about $13. I have the 31.5-inch version. I feel like it's perfect for this size desk. And they have a variety of different color options and sizes that you can choose from. And also it does add a nice little pop of color to not only your desk, but sometimes I film top-down product shots, and having a different color other than just a white desk looks pretty nice in my opinion. Next up, I got my 2023 M2 Max MacBook Pro, and this is the 14-inch version. And this thing is my workhorse laptop. I absolutely love it. I believe I got the higher spec version with 32 gigabytes of RAM and 1,000 gigabytes of storage. And if you do travel a bit, I would definitely recommend getting the 14-inch version over the 16-inch version. I originally purchased the 16-inch version and I hated it. And yeah, it's honestly such a great laptop. So I plan on using this thing for as long as I can. And I believe it was about $2,400 when I purchased it, but it might be discounted now just because it's a bit older. I know they're on the M4 MacBook, but if you are looking to save a bit of money, I think the M2 Max is still more than enough. Okay, the next and most life-saving essential for me is this Boyata laptop stand. And the main reason it's important is because you can raise it up to your eye level. That way you're not hunching over and looking down at your laptop. And before I got this stand, I was getting such bad back pains just because I was editing for hours straight. When I use this, it makes it easier to look straight ahead rather than hunched over. And honestly, it made my back pain go away. I would say that combined with strength training a little bit, because if you're sitting for a long time, your muscles are just gonna get weaker and weaker and your body's just gonna start hurting. Also, not every laptop stand is adjustable, so that's why I would recommend getting this one, because you can bring it fairly high if you wanted to, or you can keep it pretty low and compressed. It just depends on the desk or table that you're working at. And when compressed, it fits in a backpack. So if you are going to coffee shops, you can bring it as well, and it's not a hassle to carry. And it costs about $29 on Amazon, and I would say this is 100% worth it if you do a lot of work on your computer. All right, next up is this Apple Magic Keyboard, and I believe it costs $92, but it was free because my friend Dewey gave it to me. So huge shout out to Dewey. And you definitely will need a keyboard if you do plan on getting this laptop stand. That way you're not reaching up at the laptop and it's a bit more comfortable for your posture. But what I do like about the Apple keyboard is that it is pretty thin, as you can see. So if you do travel a ton, or if you go to different coffee shops, definitely get a thin keyboard that you can easily just toss in your backpack. The only thing I do wish this Apple keyboard had was the ability to light up, because sometimes when I'm working at night, I don't want to have the lights on and be wasting electricity, but I can't see. So I'll have to have some type of light on if I'm working at night with this keyboard. And I'll link a more affordable Bluetooth keyboard in the description as well. All right, next up we have the Logitech Lift Ergonomic mouse. And this is one of my personal favorites on the list because this single-handedly saved my wrist and pretty much reversed all the wrist pain I was having when I was using a traditional mouse. So it's really cool with the Logitech Ergonomic mouse is, as you can tell, it's like kind of oddly shaped, but This basically allows you to have your hand resting in a more natural position. I absolutely love this, and I will definitely vouch for this mouse. It costs around $70, but it's definitely worth the investment if you work a lot on your computer. And next up is this IKEA Svalet work lamp, and this thing only costs $5 and it's super cool. I just always have it on the end of my desk like so, and if I'm working at night, I'll just use it so I can see my keyboard, and it just works as a simple lamp in my room as well. Next up, I have this Samsung T7 Shield, which if you are a video editor or if you are a content creator by any means, I definitely recommend getting a portable hard drive. That way you don't have to continue taking up memory on your laptop. For me personally, I film anywhere from like 50 to 100 gigabytes a week in content, and the T7 Shield, super reliable. And the 4TB T9 is the same price as the 4TB T7. So you might as well get the faster and better generation. And once I fill up this guy, which I think I have like 500 gigs left, I'll definitely be getting the Samsung T9 Shields. All right, lastly, I have the Sony XM5 headphones, and these are also my fiance's, but I ended up somehow using them. So if you made it this far in the video, one common theme is that my fiance always gets really great stuff and I end up using it a ton. But the sound quality of these headphones is amazing, and they're noise canceling. So if you are working at loud coffee shops, this definitely helps a ton. And also it helps me focus because like once I just put them on, I just feel instantly locked in.
He's wired in.
And as of right now, I believe they cost $399, which it is a bit pricey, but if you are looking for quality headphones that will last, these are definitely worth it. And I don't have a super fancy or comfy computer chair, but for now what I'm using is this little pad, which just makes sitting down for like hours on end when I'm editing just a little bit more comfortable. And I can't forget about my knickknacks, which I just add to kind of make it a little bit more personal and fun. All right, everyone, so that is it for my desk tour. And if you do have any questions on any of the stuff that I use, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I just want to say a huge thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.